Hey everybody, Miss Teacher here. We're taking a look at question number 8. 4 students were each asked to write an expression that is equivalent to 5 times m cubed minus 3. And here are the students and here are their expressions. They want to know who wrote the expression correctly. In other words, which one of these 4 expressions is equal to this. Now I think it's important whenever you get mixed up about how to distribute, which maybe that might be a problem for you, sometimes it's helpful to just rethink things as, in this case, 5 groups of whatever's in the inside of the parentheses. If we rethink this as 5 groups of m plus m plus m, see here's the first group, here's the second group, etc., and we were to just add up all the m's, we would end up getting, we have 15 m's here, and then we still have the minus 3. So this is actually equal to 15m minus 3. Now that's not equivalent to what we have here. Now by the way, another way we could have thought of this is we could have thought of this as 5m plus 5, we would distribute this 5m, that would be 5m like that, plus 5m, right, because that would be this, plus this 5m. And if we were to combine our like terms, and also remember to throw on the minus 3, that would still be this plus this plus this is still 15m minus 3. All right, let's look at Ricardo. This would mean 5 groups of m cubed minus 3. So if I just factor that out, let's just look at that, or put it as separate add-ins rather. M cubed minus 3 plus m cubed minus 3 plus m cubed minus 3. Now, one of the reasons that we might be able to eliminate this right off the bat is because your brain may not be able to process what this is equal to, but you should be able to process what this is equal to. If we distribute 5 times a negative 3, that would end up being a negative 15 as the ending on that. Now, since the negative 15 doesn't match this idea of subtract 3, minus 15 is not the same thing. It's probably not going to be that one, but let's go back to that one because some people are troubled about what would this look like if you distributed it. We'll come back. All right, let's look at Ella. So this is kind of the same idea. We have 5 groups of m times m times m. So here's the first group, here's the second group, here's the third, here's the fourth, here's the fifth. Now another way to think of m times m times m, isn't that the same thing as m cubed? Now are we talking about this as being 5 groups of m cubed? We are. So let's write that over here. 5 groups, let's move that out of the way, of m cubed. And then we have this minus 3. So that looks like a match. That looks like what I have written here is the same thing as what's up here. All right, let's make sure we can eliminate this as being a correct answer. We can think of this as 5 groups of 3m, so if you wanted to write this out as the 5 groups, so there's 1, there's 2, and you could keep going. But it's probably easier just to distribute this. If we do 5 times 3m, doesn't that equal 15m? And then we have this minus 3. So this expression right here is equal to this, and if we compare what we have here in red, that's not the same thing as what we have here. All right, now going back to Ricardo, because we didn't really talk too much about what would this look like if I were to actually distribute that. If we were to combine the m cubed and the m cubed, you know, we have 5 groups of that, right? We have 5 groups. 5 groups of this, basically. 5 groups of this. Isn't that really the same idea of what we have down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of m cubed. So that part, would it match? To see what makes it not match is the 5 times the negative 3. So the first part would be the same as what we have for Ella, but the second part, because it's minus 15, would not be the same. All right, so hopefully you have identified that the correct answer would indeed be Ella. This matches the original expression.